What's up, everybody? It's Lern from the Rizz Show and KC95, and this is the Let's Go Blues Minute, brought to you by Mid-States Hockey, forging high school hockey legacy. Now here's your host, Jeff Ponder.
Last night, a game happened, and...
That's all, folks.
Yeah, that wasn't good. The Blues were absolutely stomped by the Utah Mammoth in their first meeting of the season, losing at home by a score of 7-4. The Blues attempted a late comeback, but the 4-0 hole they were in after one period was really what sealed the deal for the Blues. We do not need to focus too much on this game because it was all bad, and we are not a Mammoth podcast. Blues goal scorers were Pius Suter, tallying his third of the season, Pavel Buchnevich finally getting on the board with his first on the power play, Nathan Walker and Philip Broberg added their first of the season as well, but it wasn't enough to overcome Logan Cooley's natural hat trick in the first period, as well as Nick Schmaltz, Clayton Keller, Dylan Guenther, and J.J. Peterka's three-point nights. This was yet another game in this young season where the Blues look like a beer league team who have never been part of organized hockey, facing the varsity team of the best college in the country. The Blues were completely outmatched. The Mammoth scored 7 goals on just 25 shots as Joel Hofer was yanked just .757 into the contest after allowing 3 goals on 6 shots. Jordan Binnington came in relief and was a touch better, but still allowed 3 goals on 15 shots. Lineup news saw Oscar Sundqvist draw back into the lineup. He took back-to-back penalties in the first, but did add 2 assists on the Blues' third-period goals in 11:13 of ice time. Alexander Texier was pulled back out of the lineup in his place. Logan Mailloux also returned to the lineup, sending Matthew Kessel back to the press box after appearing in 2 games. Instead of speaking more to this game, let's break a few things down with some commentary. To open the season, the Blues are a putrid 1-3 against Central Division foes, allowing 21 goals in those 4 games. All on home ice, by the way. The 3 blowout losses have seen the Blues get outscored 20-7 against the Minnesota Wild, Chicago Blackhawks, and Utah Mammoth, the 3 teams I picked in the offseason to finish in the bottom of the Central Division standings. These issues are simply not just goaltending, but it can't be overlooked how bad Joel Hofer has looked to open the season. After a shining 4-2 victory against the Calgary Flames on October 11th, Hofer has started against the Blackhawks and Mammoth, allowing 10 goals on just 28 shots, with some absolute squeakers getting behind him in those games. His .643 save percentage and abysmal 10.71 GAA are pedestrian at best. Factor in the Blues signed Hofer to an extension this summer and lost AHL starter Colton Ellis on waivers at the beginning of the season, who, by the way, won his first start Wednesday night for the Buffalo Sabres with a dazzling .935 save percentage, stopping 29 of 31 Detroit Red Wing shots. And this is a disaster for Hofer to open the season. He simply has to be better. Let's not just look at the goaltending here. The problems start there, but they pass through the defensemen who look like they're being coached by Mike Van Ryn again. Logan Mailloux, for one, is not ready for the prime time just yet, as his -9 rating while averaging just 12/24 of time on ice makes him look like a pylon out there. When looking at the analytics, his -3.01 game score is one of the worst I've seen in a fair sample size for a young defenseman. Cam Fowler has not been who the Blues acquired last season either, with just 1 point, a -2 rating, and a measly .04 game score, according to HockeyStatsCards.com. He has been a busted piece on the top pairing thus far. The forwards are also just as much to blame, as there appears to be horrid coverage in the zone and very little breakout plays when exiting the defensive zone. Robert Thomas and Pavel Buchnevich have been dreadful together and absolutely need to stay broken up for now if the Blues plan to muster any offense. Also, where is Dylan Holloway? His -6 rating is the worst among Blues forwards, and he has mustered just a goal and an assist and appears invisible most nights. The legs that caused so many opportunities for the Blues last season appear to be broken. The only few bright spots offensively have been newcomer Pius Suter and bottom 6 winger Matthew Joseph, who have combined for 3 goals and 6 points with a +3 rating. Simply stated, this team looks like a shell of itself from last season, and something has to change. Good news is that the Blues are leaving home ice on Saturday for a 2-game trip with stops in Detroit on Saturday and Pittsburgh on Monday. Hopefully they can bounce back on the road and learn how to play hockey again.
Wait, Jeff, one more thing.
Tonight, the 2025 Hockey Fights Cancer event continues with RP Lumber Center in Edwardsville hosting the Edwardsville Tigers facing off with the DeSmet Spartans at 7:45. Come one, come all, and see these two powerhouse high school clubs battle in what is destined to be an excellent night of hockey. See you there.
This was the Let's Go Blues Minute, powered by Mid-States Hockey. Remember to catch Let's Go Blues Radio, the original and longest-running blues hockey podcast, wherever you get your shows, or streamed on YouTube and Facebook weekly. Until next time, weirdos. See ya.